2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member. A moment here now to see the numbers for Bojan Bogdanovic. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley with a wide open look. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is why you have to be right on time, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
McCollum outside. In the corner, Powell with it. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Lillard attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job of brushing off physical defense.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Conley gets the bucket.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Conley against Lillard. Pass to Powell. Covington kicks to Powell. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Here he goes.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Goes back up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Norman Powell. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Covington. Pass to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Nurkic with the steal. A 3 from McCollum. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Jazz, Joe Ingles.
Gobert the pass to Ingles. And here is Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Lillard the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Covington in the corner. 4 on the clock. A miss that time would have put him up. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, Denver.
different look for Utah. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for the Trailblazers, Cody Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Nance in for Robert Covington. Now the pass to McCollum. The three ball. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Nance dishes to Lillard. Driving to the basket.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? List: Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian
The
Lillard.
line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, and Lillard takes pride in being a leader of this team. I mean, his hunger to win undeniable.
Third team foul.
Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson looking for an opening.
See, that's a good thing about Zeller's defense. He doesn't gamble or bite on fakes easily.
Powell against Ingles. McCollum kicks to Powell. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Clarkson. His last outing with 20 points. Game. Nance with some nice D.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
McCollum up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Nance. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. The drive by Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
Passes it to Powell. Now here's Zeller. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The 10-footer. He can't get it to go. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And the second quarter will be on the way when... What a great connection between the Blazers and these Portland fans.
I think what we're doing with our team, how we're approaching these games and how we're, playing with that desire that you need to play with.
It is, I agree, and the Blazers have certainly given them plenty to cheer for.
And teams more than ever appreciating the impact of a loud home crowd. It just gives you a lift.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the floor for Portland. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Larry Nance out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Jazz shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
For the Trailblazers, Anthony Simons.
On the wing, Ingles. He's guarded by McCollum. Gobert finds Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Well, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Utah the foul. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. And here's Ingles outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Nance sends a screen for McLemore. And the dunk by McLemore.
Oh, you have to admire the intensity of McLemore, sprinting towards the hoop and jamming it home with some real force.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The drive by... Oh, what a beautiful play!
Did you see that? Great.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get back.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Give the hand, fans.
We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Dishes to Lillard. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 8 points.
Man, the range of Lillard is endless. I mean, you cannot let him get good looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Ingles passes to Gobert. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
It's stolen by Ingles. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Ingles. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooting.
The Jazz with the timeout.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Mike Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
An exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight.
Nurkic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard without foul.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clarkson for 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 5. It's McCollum with the drive. Basket counts. He's got 8.
McCollum, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
Clarkson against McCollum. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now just a 1-point Jazz lead. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Nurkic with the steal.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
Previous play is under review.
Catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Covington finds Lillard. Clarkson against McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. He gets it in there. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good luck in trying to guard Lillard. When he's involved in the pick and roll, he enjoys shredding the deep in his passing.
Here's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Lillard left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Look at Lillard, how he uses the shot fake to get the defense up in the air. I just love it. Once he gets them to jump, he goes right into the contact.
He hits both from the stripe. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 1.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us. You've both experienced being the top 2 players on your respective teams. Shifting focus now to the Utah Jazz, who are in one heck of a close game. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's McCollum. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, I think it's fair to say we can add this to the list of huge games McCollum's had in his career. I mean, one crisp bucket after another tonight.
Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got his first basket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Conley against Lillard. Outside, Covington. Back to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Conley. Lillard misses. Utah leading. the wing, Mitchell. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
It's Powell with the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Into the lane. Here's Mitchell. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Covington. Here's Gobert. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it there. Fans, your Jazz dancer.
A different look now for Portland. Zeller is checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. To the wing right side. Out left to the wing. Outside Covington. Little sets a screen for Covington. From 6 away. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Simons, the pass to Zeller. For 3, Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process. And not a lot of flash in his game. About determination.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Gay, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, the muscle of Gay is insane. He just gets some hard shots to fall despite the obvious contact.
And Utah making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simons, the pass to McLemore. Now here's Little. Ingles covering. Zeller, a screen on Ingles. Clock at 4 to end the run. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now there's the high basketball IQ of Zeller. He knows he's going to get whacked, but he turns it into an and-one.
And guys, Cody Zeller, the number 4 pick in the 2013 draft, he's carved out a niche as an effective role player.
Yeah, what I like about Zeller is that he knows his role. He doesn't force anything out there. He just plays his game. He's a quality teammate who guys like playing.
Here's Nance, and Nance puts it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Mitchell finds Clarkson. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Utah leading by 9. Mitchell left side. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Now McLemore out to the wing. From deep. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz as they end the third.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, Larry Nance out there with Little. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard spot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Right wing. Little passes to Zeller. Portland moving the ball around. And stolen by Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. That's your Jazz dancer.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Norman Powell comes in for Little. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simon. And Lillard subbed in for McLemore. Down low. Out to Nance. And stolen by Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lillard surveying the D. Passes it to McCollum. Shot to stop the run. Conley grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Hands a screen on O'Neal. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You got to respect the intelligence of McCullough, a pro at utilizing the pick and roll. You can't let him get into a comfort zone.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Over Lillard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Mitchell against McCollum. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When Lillard gets set up like this, oh, it's more or less over. He just daggers it right here.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Lillard way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And Portland with a change here, too. Robert Covington's checked in for Larry Nance. The drive by Gobert. Lillard with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up with the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 18. Nurkic kicks the foul. Pass to Lillard. Covington setting the pick for Lillard. And he drives in, and Lillard throws it down.
They're so worried about Dame's range. I mean, Lillard can just speed right past him.
1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Utah leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Zeller, a screen on Conley. Here's Simon, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And so here's Portland. It's a 16-point game. Simons, the pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Ingles. Conley with it.
Portland foul. Anthony Simon. That's his first personal foul. Second team
And that
foul.
one falls for Mike Conley.
That's just the veteran Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it?
Two shots.
An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
From deep three-point range, off target. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really